and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now give up the middle to Jones. Open space inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jordan hits, takes it away. And the Browns take possession right along the 25-yard line. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. This is tough running. This weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down run by Ford. And struggles continue as he's bottled up behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings now set to take the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60.
Staying on the ground with Jones. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Jones once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
70 Lions.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Jade, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Browns send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Bronco switch. Bronco
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Bronco
Now
switch.
Watson on the play fake. Lays out. What a catch. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on. Set. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
With this one, it's 4. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 3, Jerry Jeudy.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, Watson. That one's caught. Jeudy has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Jay Ward on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Watson. That's complete to Tillman, all right. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
17-yard line.
1st and 10, here's 4. Solid running here, that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Staying on the ground with 4. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down run from Judkins. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Ford running right. And this great effort. Winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ford on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. Second down. Watson looking to throw. Throw wheeled in by the Joku. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. Trust me, tight end.
Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Browns are lining up to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10. Here's Jones. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And he's into the end zone for a Cleveland pick six. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion try is good. All right, Carter, it's only one extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on two there instead of just the extra points?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. McCarthy looking to throw. It's caught in stride by Addison. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's a give to Jones. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running right, this is Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And it goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Here's Watson to the air. The throw left side finds Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Watson. Finding Johnson once more. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jenkins out the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Shotgun snap, but get to 4. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He puts together a gain of 2, and we are at the end of our 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Another one for Ford. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Watson. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now he'll give up the middle to Jones. This is just outside and winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jones trying the left side. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Trying to pick it up. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
The Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. You put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they came in on a rough stretch. 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Ford running to the right. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey!
And they go. It's Ford. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And the pistol, it's Ford. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
Staying on the ground with Ford. Space to the left. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Bronco quick. Bronco quick.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. The 18 is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
35. Vikings 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This is Mason on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. First and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here. This brings up third and goal. Trying to run with 4. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
42. Vikings 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's McCarthy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. McCarthy to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Out is Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead.
49. Vikings 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting it to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
19, Tiger.
Here's McCarthy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. McCarthy throwing here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
On the set.
Good for a Browns 1st down. First
Here we
and
go,
10
here we
at the
go.
14-yard line.
Ford straight ahead. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Handoff running left, forward. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to imagine when they rep that one during the week, Kate, it looked really good down here in goal-to-go red zone situations. That did not.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Hut, go!
On the carry, it's Ford. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 21.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will... Get away here. Moore with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
First down, it's Mason. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Watson holds on to it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Running left, here's Ford. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another one for Ford. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Hey!
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go! Cougar 19.
So the Browns come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we say cheerio from London.